Today I would like to share with you an instrument called the diddly bow. This is an American folk instrument. It's one single string stretched tight across a wooden box. I have a few parts on here to help it out. I have some nuts and bolts so I can thread it to tighten the string. In the old days they used to take baling wire from baling hay and they'd stretch it tight across a barn door or maybe a porch railing, and they could play that. And then they would get something like a socket wrench or a piece of glass, a bottle, or a piece of steel, anything hard and slippery. So this is made from a bottleneck. And what they'd do is they'd slide this on here. So it's called the diddly bow, and a lot of famous musicians started on these back when your grandma and grandpa were young. There were a lot of American musicians who grew up on farms and they learned how to play on a diddly bow. So now normally to play the diddly bow, what we do is we lay it down in our lap. So I'm going to tilt the camera down and give you a little demonstration of what it's like when someone plays the diddly bow. Now if any of you have sisters and brothers in 3rd through 6th grade, I have a class called Music Craft. And in that class we build musical instruments. So when you're in 3rd grade, you can enter that class. It's available for 3rd grade through 6th grade. Last year we built ukulele, so we've also built thumb pianos, also known as kalimbas. But this time we built the diddly bow. And they're finishing up right now. So what you do is you lay it in your lap, and with this hand you pluck the string, and with this hand you lay the piece of glass or steel on there. And then if you want to play a song, you got to find the notes. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And you can play a song like this. Now sometimes you'll see an instrument like this called a dobro or lap guitar in a country band. You also hear a guitar like this in Hawaiian music. So now I'm going to play you a little blues song on here. And that's the diddly bow for you. Alright, well, if you pause the video and make yourself some egg shakers, maybe you can join me in making some rhythms on maybe I'll pick a music video that I did with some friends and we can play along. Today I have a simple project for you. We can make a rhythm instrument out of some things from around the house. So if you want to do this project, ask your parents if they have in recycling a plastic jar with a lid, and if you can have a little bit of dry rice or dry beans. So here I have 3 plastic containers that I pulled out of recycling and I washed them. So I have this square looking plastic one, and this I think was sauerkraut or kimchi, and then this little one had oysters in it, but I washed it so it's not stinky like fish anymore. And then this one had coconut oil in it, so I washed them and dried them. And I like plastic because it's safe. If I accidentally drop it, I'm not going to break glass and get hurt. Also, plastic makes a really good sound. It makes a better sound than glass. Plastic makes a better sound than glass. I said the wrong thing there. Now I have some rice here. And I also have some beans. Now the beans are a little bit bigger than the rice, so they'll probably make a slightly different sound. So let's try it. Of course, I won't exactly know the difference because I don't have two identical jars, but that's okay. I think since the beans are big, I'll put them in this big jar, and then maybe we'll get a big sound. So I just poured in a small amount, maybe about that much, just a little handful. Now I'll put the lid on. We'll see what that sounds like. Now if I put my hand on the lid, on the jar, you can change the sound a little bit. So how you hold it changes the sound. Now let's try the smallest jar. I'm going to put rice in it because rice is small, so I'll put it in the small jar. And again, probably just a handful will do. I spilled a little, so I'll have to vacuum afterwards probably. Okay, I'll screw this lid on. Let's see what this one sounds like. Ooh, I like it. It sounds nice and it's quiet. And I can get a sound this way and a different sound this way. Notice it's hard with a shaker to get a single noise like fly. You can, but it takes a little skill. What I'm going to do, the rice is here, I'm going to flip it over and then stop. Fly, 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 fly. Really, it wants to do butter, butter, but it's kind of hard to time butter. If you do, you go butter, 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 butter. And notice how it makes a little extra noise. It's not just butter, butter. It's butter, 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 butter. If I was going to go slow, I could do that. Butter, butter, butter. But if I just shake it, it wiggles around in there and makes extra noise. Depends on what kind of sound you want. All right. Medium jar. What should I do? Rice? Beans? Maybe I'll mix them. Let's see here. So I put a little bit of rice in there. And a little bit of beans. Whoa! Oh no, I spilled them. Okay. But I can pick them up and put them right in there. There we go. Let's see what rice and beans sound like together. Ooh, I like that. You can hear the big ones and the little ones in there. That has a great sound. Butter, 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 fly, fly, butter, fly, ladybug, ladybug. Butterfly, caterpillar, caterpillar, butterfly, grasshopper, grasshopper, butterfly. Try that. See if you can make all. These are tricky. Might take a little practice. Maybe I'll try it left-handed. Fly, fly, butterfly. Maybe if you make two, you can use them both. Fly, fly, butterfly. Fly, fly. Butter, butter, butterfly. Butter, butter. Oh, I got mixed up. All right, well, let's play a little video and see if we can play along with our egg shakers.
It is my late day. Something like that.
All right.
Just a second. Well, I might have gone fishing.
Might have gone fishing.
Thinking it over.
Thinking it over.
The road to the
river is a mighty long way.
It must be the season.
Must be the season.
No rhyme or no reason. Thinking it over.
thinking it over.
The road to the
River's a mighty long way.
It must be the season.
Be the season,
No rhyme or no reason.
rhyme or no reason. Just taking it easy. It's my lazy day. Just taking it easy. It's my lazy day.